Hello children, welcome to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School channel. Myself Priya teacher, and today I am going to teach you science subject for class 7. So children, in our last session we saw very interesting animations and also we learned about lesson number 14, electric current and its effect. So today we are going to start our new lesson, lesson number 15, which is light, or name of lesson is a light. So let us start our new lesson. So in this
Concepts in module. Introduction to light. Light travels along a straight line. Reflection of light. Lateral inversion. Playing with spherical mirrors. Image formation by lenses. Sunlight, white or colored. Recapitulation.
The glory of world is known through the senses. The senses are sense of smell, sense of touch, sense of taste, sense of hearing and sense of sight. Sense of sight is very important to us as it enables us to see the beauty of nature. This is due to the reflection of light which enables us to see the things around us. The various phenomena of reflection of light can be seen in our daily life. Light is a form of energy which we get from different sources. Light always travels in a straight line. Can we prove that light travels in a straight line? How does reflection of light occur? What happens when light falls on mirror or any shiny surface? What happens when light from the sun falls on tiny droplets of water? Let us study in detail to get the answers of all these questions.
Let us study about the light and its propagation with the help of an animation.
What is light? In a dark room, we are unable to see anything. But in a bright room, we are able to see everything around us. Light is a form of energy which makes things visible. Do you know where do we get light from? During the daytime, the sun acts as the natural source of light. For night, man has invented many sources of light such as an electric bulb, torch, candles, oil lamps and many more. Let us now understand light in detail. Light from the source spreads out in all the possible directions. Do you know how we are able to see the things around us? When light from sources of light enters our eyes, we see the things. This light can be emitted by the object, as in case of an electric bulb, or from the burning woods. It can also be the light bouncing off an object like book kept on the table. The light emitted from any of the light source can never travel in a curved manner around the object. Light travels along straight lines in medium or in vacuum. The path of light changes only when there is an object in its path or where the medium changes. We call this Rectilinear propagation of light. When you switch on a torch in the dark, light appears to go straight outwards. Also, light from the cine projector takes straight path to the screen. These observations also show that light travels in a straight line. Let us understand rectilinear propagation of light through activities. Place a lighted candle on the table. Look it through a rubber tube of about 30 cm in length. What do you observe? We observe that we are able to see the lighted candle as long as tube is kept straight. What happens if we bend the tube? Will you see the candle? No, we cannot see the candle now. Light cannot bend along the tube like water flowing through the tube. Let us do one more activity. Take 3 rectangular pieces of cardboard. Make fine holes in them at exactly the same level. Make them stand straight on a table using wooden support. Place a lighted candle on the table with its flame at the level of the holes. Adjust the cardboards in such a way that candle flame can be seen through these holes. This shows that flame can only be seen when the holes are exactly in a straight line. What happens if position of one of the cardboard is disturbed? If position of any of the cardboard is disturbed, we will no longer be able to see the candle flame. Again, on placing the cardboard to its original position, the candle flame can be seen. This property of light to travel in a straight line is called rectilinear propagation of light. What is light?
Do you know how the path of light can be changed? The direction of light can be changed by placing any shiny surface in its path. Any shiny surface can act as a mirror.
Mirror. Any smooth, shiny surface can act as the mirror. The mirror returns the light rays in the same medium when falls on it.
Let us learn about reflection of light and the image formation by a plain mirror by taking the help of an animation.
Reflection of light. We all know about the story of the rabbit and the lion, where the rabbit killed a lion by using his intelligence. The rabbit told the lion that there is one more lion in the jungle who lives in the well and claims to be the king of the jungle. After listening this, the furious lion followed the rabbit to the well. As the lion looked into the well, he thought that there is another lion in the well. He jumped into the well to kill the other lion and thus died. Was there actually a lion in the well? No. The lion saw his own reflection into the well and assumed it to be the other lion. Let us study about reflection in detail. We know that light travels in a straight line. When a polished or shiny surface comes in the path of light, the light changes its path and gets reflected back into the same medium. This phenomenon of change in the path of light back in the same medium is known as reflection. Here, the girl combs her hair by seeing her reflection in the mirror. The girl herself is the object here, while another girl, which seems to be present behind the mirror, is the image of the girl. The polished mirror is the reflecting surface. Let us now study about the reflection by a plane mirror. A plane mirror is a smooth, plain polished surface that can reflect light. Fix a plane mirror at one end of the chessboard. The image formed in plane mirror is erect and laterally inverted. That is, left side of the object appears on the right side of the image and vice versa. Also, the size of both the object and its image is always same. Now, move the horse on the chessboard and observe the position of its image. We observe that as we move the object, its image also moves by the same distance. As we count the number of squares between the object and the mirror and the image and the mirror, the count comes out to be the same. Let us place two screens, one behind the object and another behind the mirror. In case of plane mirror, we cannot take image on the screen. Hence, the image formed is virtual. Thus, we conclude that the image formed by plane mirror is erect, virtual, and laterally inverted. Also, the size of both the image and the object and distance of the object and image from the mirror always remains the same.
Some examples of reflection of light are shown on the screen. A plane mirror can be used in showcases as looking mirror, in periscope, in kaleidoscope, and in solar cooker, etc. There are two types of images: real image and virtual image. Let us know more about them.
We don't forget to admire ourselves in front of mirror every day. Our image formed in the mirror appears as if we are standing behind the mirror. The mirror we use at home for dressing up is plane mirror. If we place a screen at the back of the mirror, the image could not be obtained on it. Even if we place the screen in front of the mirror, the image could not be obtained on it. If the image formed in a mirror could not be obtained on the screen, the image is said to be virtual. Virtual images are generally formed by plane and convex mirrors. The convex mirror, the size of the image formed is smaller than the size of the object. Therefore, it is used as a view mirror in vehicles so the larger area of traffic can be viewed. Because of this property, convex mirrors are also used in security mirrors used in shops, malls, metro stations, etc. On the other hand, images formed by the concave mirror can be obtained on the screen. This means it forms real image. Concave mirrors are used by the doctors for obtaining the enlarged images of inner view of the objects. Therefore, These are used by dentists and in reflectors for torches and headlights in vehicles.
Let us try to answer a multiple choice question to test our knowledge. An object is kept at the distance of 6 cm from the plane mirror. So the distance of the image from the object will be A 6 cm, B 8 cm, C 16 cm and D 12 cm. The correct option is D. In case of a plane mirror, the image is at the same distance behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. So the distance of image from the object is twice the distance of the object from the mirror. Thus, the distance of the image from the object is equal to 12 cm. Concepts in module. Introduction to light. Light travels along a straight line. Reflect.
Okay children, so this is a light, about light, and we learned that how light travels. Okay, so we learned about what light travels, and also we learned about what is mean by reflection of light. So we will take a recap of these concepts what we learned today by this mind map. See, these many points are there which we will learn in this lesson, but which points we discussed today, let us take a recap. So reflection of light we discussed. So what is mean by image we discussed here. So what is mean by image? See, image, it is an optical representation of a real object, that is called as a image. So what is mean by image? It is a optical representation. So it means when we are going to see in a mirror, so we can see exactly the person is sitting there in front of us, that is looking like us. Okay, so that is called as a optical representation. Okay, whatever objects are there in front of mirror, these are, we can see in mirror same to same. So that is a concept which is known as optical representation. Then also we discussed, though there are different types of mirrors and also different persons can see in mirror, but because of types of mirror we can see the different types of images. Okay, so when one person is going to try different types of mirrors, then he can see himself differently. Okay, in different mirrors, so he can see his image is different in different images or in many mirror. Okay, so that is why we can say there are different types of images. So which types are there of images? So there are these 4 types are there. First one, real image, then second one, virtual image, then third one, erect image, and fourth one, inverted image. So these are the types of images which we can see: real image, virtual image, erect image, and inverted image. So you saw that animation about this real image, virtual, erect, and inverted. Okay, so though you saw this animation, I think you not getting these concepts of real image, virtual image, erect image, and inverted image. So these concepts we will discuss in our next session. Don't worry, I will explain you in detail that what is exactly real, virtual, erect, inverted. Okay, so next one, lateral and inversion. So lateral inversion, it is the phenomena due to which left side of an object in the mirror appears as right side and vice versa. So I think you see yourself in mirror every day, isn't it? So at that time when you saw in mirror, you can see that your left hand, when you are going to take up your right hand, so in mirror it will be, you can see in a left side, and when you will going to rise up your left hand, then you will see in mirror it will show its that image is showing its right hand rising up. Okay. So like this exactly opposite parts you can see, or that exactly opposite images you can see in the mirror. So it is the phenomena due to which left side of an object in the mirror appears as a right side and vice versa. So this phenomena is known as lateral inversion. Okay. Then also we discussed about that activity 15.1. So how light travels along a straight line. So this point also we discussed here, and interesting story also, that animation of this interesting story of lion and rabbit we saw. It means when that lion is going to see in well himself, it jumped up in the mirror in the well, and he thought that it thought that there is another lion. So this is the reflection of light. So also we learned that what is the definition of this reflection of light. So what is meant by reflection of light? So whenever there is a change in a direction of light that falls on it, this change of direction by mirror is called as a reflection of light. So hope you understood all these concepts. Don't worry, by the animation and the videos, if you not understood these concepts, in our next session one more time we will discuss line to line. It means we will read first its meaning, and then again I will explain these concepts. Okay. So we will stop here, student, today. In our next session we will learn about the another concepts from this lesson. First we will discuss whatever we taken today, and then we will go for the next one. Okay. So you have to read, you have to read all these concepts whatever given in your textbook. So in textbook on page number 175 there is a activity 15.1 is given. So this activity you can perform at your home. So what you have to do? You have to do that process which is given in a 15.1. So you saw that activity in animation, but this activity also you can perform at your home, because you are interested to perform these types of activity. I know you like science activities and you like to do all these activities at your home. So I told you many lessons we learned, but there are so many activities which are very harmful and very dangerous, which you can't perform at your home. That is why you all were unable to do this. Okay. Now in this lesson whatever activity is given as a 15.1, this activity you can perform at your home. That is why you have to read first and you have to go for this. So what you have to do? You have to take a card sheet paper, you have to make a roll of that card sheet paper, and then you have to take a candle, and you that burning candle you have to take, and you have to keep that burning candle on a table, but very in a safe way you have to keep that burning candle on the table. And then you have to see when whatever roll you are going to make from that card sheet paper, so you have to see from that or through that roll. Okay. And you have to see that how it looks. What you have to look? You have to see that whatever flame is going to whatever flame is there of burning candle, you have to see that flame. Then after that you have to bend that roll of card sheet paper, and then you have to see again the flame of candle. Then when you will bend that roll, you can't see the flame. So that is why this activity is giving us an idea that whenever there is a roll which is in a straight way and not bent we are not going to bend this roll, that time we can easily see candle through that roll or flame through that roll, but when we are going to bend this roll, we can't see the flame. After this, again one more activity is given, that you have to keep 3 card sheet boards, and these are having a 3 holes on the same distance, okay, and also you have to keep these card sheet papers or that boards on same distance also, and then you have to see that candle flame throughout these card sheet boards or card sheet whatever stands you made of which type of stands you made, from that also you can see. So this activity you have to perform at your home. So 15.1, it is very easy activity is given, and also one more activity is there, 15.2. So what activity is that? So you have to place a lighted candle in front of the plain mirror. So all you are having plain mirror at your home, and then you have to put a lighted candle in front of mirror, and then what you have to do? So you have to try to see the flame of the candle in the mirror. Then you have to you have to observe that how it looks, that appearance of that candle, how it looks in the mirror, that you have to see, and after that you will get an idea about the appearance of this image which you can see in the mirror. So these activities you have to perform, 15.1 and 15.2. Then I will ask you some question in our next session. So children, we will stop here today. Now in our next session we will learn about the light in detail. Okay. So thank you.